What's up, everybody? We're back here in the shop today. Joe is working on the Malibu, getting ready to mock the motor up one last time before we start fabbing up the mounts. And Sean is finishing stripping that door. I've got a little bit of welding left on that fender, and then we'll be ready to put these parts in the booth and spray some primer on them. So while Sean finishes that up, I've got a little bit of metal work to finish up here. I'll flip the camera around and show you guys what we got going on. So as you can see, this area right here was repaired way back in the day when they would do screw holes and slide hammer it out. And you're supposed to weld it back up, but it didn't get welded up. So we had some rust, and man, it just kind of ate away at this little strip right here. So we patched it back up, did our metal work, and then I've still got some small welding to do. Fill them pits up, and then we'll get it ready to go on the booth. Joe, give them kind of a rundown on what you're going to do today.
Basically we're mounting this block up, put it in here, mount it as if it's going in there permanently, put this front plate on, and basically see how everything's fixing to get fabbed up on this car and get it ready to go.
All right, so he's got a jack under there supporting the trans. He's gonna pull out them 2 bolts, blast this thing in there, and then we'll start marking everything and getting ready to fab up our new mounts and start wiring and plumbing the car. All right, Sean, what do you got going on over here today?
We're just stripping this door. We left it on here.
What'd you leave the door on there for?
Still got some body work to do on the bottom, right in here. Leave it hooked up to the truck so I have some stability.
So when you go to pull the metal and do your metal work,
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So what are you stripping it for? What are we getting ready to do to this thing?
We're gonna lay epoxy on it.
Okay.
Epoxy primer.
So why you've heard me ask and say epoxy, epoxy, epoxy. Explain to the people why it's so important to put epoxy on before you start your filler work.
Well, basically just to get a good corrosion barrier.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
What would happen if we would just put primer surfacer on bare metal?
we'll probably have
Some redos, huh?
some redos. Little rust might pop up. Or,
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. I just want to come over here and check on you. That door's looking great.
oh yeah.
Like you said, we got some small spots to knock out on the bottom.
Yeah, nothing major. Just some little dents on the bottom. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward.
Be some light work for you and old Matthew, huh?
Yeah, we'll get it done quick.
All right, well, I appreciate it. All right, guys, we're back working on Tim's truck and got a lot of the metal work done. And I just blocked this with my linear blocks, semi-flex with 80 on it. And you can see the discoloration in the metal, showing us where the highs and lows are. So I'll pick these down just a hair and use my dent puller to get all those low spots out, and we'll get back with you guys.
Don't feel right. I'm fast to get away.
So what do we got going on in here today, Matt? What do you got planned?
I'm about to spray some base coat, clear coat on the fenders for a 56 Chevy truck.
All right, cool, cool. So before we spray today, we probably need to change these filters out, huh? So we use we've got a big water separator at the compressor, and then we use this 3-stage desiccant system. Matt, give everybody kind of a rundown on why it's important to have clean air.
If you don't have clean air, you'll get all kind of contaminants on your surface, and you'll get fish eyes and all kind of other problems that can happen.
What happens once those problems appear in the clear coat? It's too late then, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's too late.
Start
The
all
whole thing.
start all back over. So we've been fighting that ever since we come in this shop, and we finally got it dialed in. So we try to stay on top of it now. Matt, you got these fenders looking pretty dang good, dude. I'll say they're pretty straight. You can see the reflection of the light right there. So we're gonna change those filters out, and then Matt's gonna get suited and booted, and we'll get this thing sprayed today. So you can see right here, come to the light. See, these were supposed to be blue, dark blue. They've already turned pink, so that means they've trapped some moisture. So what we'll do is we'll swap. This right here is probably a lot more prominent. Yeah, you can see it's way more pink. So we'll swap those out with some new blue desiccant beads, and we'll get ready to spray these fenders. People say you can reuse them, but man, just buy new ones. They're so cheap. You see that, the pink, how pink that is. Don't be cheap. Spend the $20. Buy new desiccant. Jug right there will save your life. That jug or this jug? That jug. Oh. Yeah, look how blue that is. That's what they're supposed to look like. Guys, our booth isn't finished yet. That's what all that metal is in the floor in there. So we've still got to cut in a walk-in door, wire in some receptacles, but all that takes time, and you can't just stop working on other people's stuff to build a paint booth. So you got to make do with what you got. All right, get this airline plugged in, and we'll get out of Matt's hair. Come back and check on him in 30 minutes or so. So we're back in the booth with Matt. Mission accomplished, huh?
Woo, we're tired.
Yep. This old 56 turned out really nice. It's a factory Nissan color, believe it or not. Old Matt laid that old slickum down on it. Great way to end the day right there, ain't it? What's up, everybody? Back working on the Malibu. Tim's back there working on his C10. And I've got to fix some welds on the mid-plate mounts and some other stuff. I'll flip the camera around and show you what we got going on. So as you can see, the inner structure of that mid-plate mount didn't get welded. Neither did that one. And then a lot of this just does not look good. So I'll be going through and trying to clean up a lot of this stuff.